me see. The computer is about to crash. But if it doesn't, here is Josh Lucas and Jessica Biel and Jamie Foxx in Stealth from 2005. Josh Lucas, Jessica Biel, Jamie Foxx, 3 naval pilots must stop a fighter jet controlled by artificial intelligence that has run amok. So, I gotta make this brief because, like I said, the computer is already overheating. And let me see, on this other channel, the mass was at 4:30, and it's gonna be repeated at noon again. So they're going to be the mass is for the ending of the year of faith that is ending now. So here, this is what else is going on here. This is EWTN bookmark. It's just talking about consuming the Word, the New Testament, and the Eucharist in the early church. And then, as you see here, at noon is Holy Mass again from the Vatican, from St. Peter's. And tonight, at 10 o'clock, is Jesus of Nazareth from 10 until about 4:30. So it's going to be a 6.5 hours marathon. Yeah, okay. That's the movie with Robert Powell. Yeah, if I got that right. Yeah, and and Olivia Hussey, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, and Lorenzo Monet. Yeah, the boy Lorenzo Monet, who plays Jesus as a boy. And let me do this song. I gotta turn on the light, don't I? Yeah, and it's gonna crash. I'm afraid this is gonna crash. Okay, so let me see. There's the lighting, little better lighting here and here. You can see me a little better. And I gotta turn on the other one. Okay. All right. I wasn't gonna do that now, but I saw Josh Lucas, and I thought, wow, yeah, I gotta get Josh Lucas. That's why I'm doing it. And my uncle Israel is dying. Yeah, not Felix, as in the collage with Dustin Milligan and Felix HAUSMAN. It's not Felix that's dying, it's my uncle Israel, the other one, the one I talked to you about before. So, I was just talking to my sister last night, and she said my uncle Israel, who had been in a nursing home for just a few months, he went from the house to his nursing home. He was living in a nursing home, and he was fine, but he was losing his memory. He's had like a very quick onset of Alzheimer, and he went to live in one of those adult facility, whatever it's called, ADLF, and then he had a cerebral hemorrhage, apparently, like an aneurysm, just a few days ago, apparently. So he's dying. So yeah, this is so they can hear this. So it's not Felix that's dying, as in the collage, because Felix is my other uncle, but Israel. Okay, I've talked about Israel before, my uncle Felix, so I'm not going to say anymore because it's 4 minutes already, and I wanted to sing this other song by Bread, because if a picture paints 1,000 words is the second most viewed song that I've done after Ave Maria. and that's got over 500 some views, and if a picture paints 1,000 words, got over almost 500 also, a little bit less than 500. So I thought, well, let me sing something that, since that's the most popular, I'll sing something else from Brett that I like. And this is another song that I like from Brett. And I probably liked, I love looking at myself on the camera more than probably people actually might enjoy looking at me. Okay? So let me do this song real quick. It's 5 minutes already. Yeah. Let me do this song. Let me before the thing crashes again. Okay. Here it goes. This is Everything I Own. Okay. From Brett. Wait a minute. Let me start it up again. Wait a minute. Let me start it up again. Sorry. Okay. Let's dedicate it to my Uncle Israel. I don't know if he can. I don't know how conscious he is. He's saying much. You shelter me from harm, kept me warm, kept me warm. You gave my life to me, set me free, set me free. Finest years I ever knew were all the years I had with you, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home, give everything I own, just to have you back again. You taught me how to love, what it's all, what it's all. So you LUKAS, BRACEY. Never said too much, but you still showed the way, and I knew from watching you. Nobody else could ever know the part of me that can't let go. You gave anything I own, give up my life, my home. I would give everything I own, just to have you back again. Is there someone you know? You're loving them so, but taking them all for granted. You may lose them one day. Someone takes them away, and they don't hear the words you long to say. It's from Uncle Israel. I would give anything I own, give up my life, my home. I would give everything I own, just to have you back again, just to touch you once again. My Uncle Israel is the one married to Olga. Olga, seen Olga Kurilenko in your movie November Man. So yeah, I'm just here waiting to hear the news whether he's gonna make it through November or not. And my Uncle Israel was the one that I told you about. He was in the Cuban Navy when he was a young man, and he used to ride a motorcycle until he wrecked it, and he never rode another motorcycle again after that. He wasn't severely banged up, but he was apparently he was banged up enough that he never went back to riding a motorcycle. And he moved out from Jaruco very early, so we just used to see him whenever we visited them in Havana. And the best part was, but he would come often enough. He would come with his wife Olga and his other son that Olga had from his previous marriage, and then they had a son, a common son themselves. But I remember because all my uncles actually, he was the one that I take after him more than because he was a little. He was the one that would be adventurous and do crazy stuff like that. So he was in the Navy, and Cuban Navy, and rode a motorcycle, and then when he come to visit us, he used to, because they lived in Havana, right outside the tunnel. So I used to love visiting them because we would walk up to the tunnel, and he had a fascination with tall buildings too. So one time we went. He knew all the buildings in Havana. Apparently, he knew enough buildings that he could go on inside and go up to the top floors. I remember one time he took us on a tour. We went to this building, and but the thing was, it was right outside the tunnel, so it was fast. You know, to me, it was very exciting to go and visit them. And one time, we walked right up to the tunnel, to the entrance of the tunnel. And then when he come and visit us, he wanted to go to the he liked going to the farm areas instead of staying in the city in Jaruco in the town. I guess he would come and he just wanted to go to the farms and see things in the farms. I remember walking with him along trails in farms, and I remember one time we were going along this place, and there was all these little red peonias. So the little red berries, they're not really edible, I don't think. But I remember people, I think, use them for like make necklaces with and stuff like that. I think people use them for decoration. For some reason, that was one of the memories that I remember with him, because it was a fun day that we had in the walking along trails in the farm area. We were a group of us went and we were walking. I don't remember where we walked to. But yeah, that was, and I have mentioned him before because, anyway, this is 12 minutes. I'm going to leave it here because I don't want the computer to crash and then lose all this. But yeah, he might not make it. I don't know. That's pretty severe. He's, I don't know how, I don't know, my sister did, I don't know, I'm waiting to get more details. I don't know how conscious he is, but it was pretty sudden. A cerebral hemorrhage, an aneurysm, I suppose. Okay, so it's 13 minutes, so I'm gonna leave it here. Today is Sunday, the 24th of November, 2013, and it's 9:58 in the morning. So on the tape is 13 minutes and 11 seconds and counting. Okay. And yes, I do enjoy looking at myself here. So I have become, believe it or not, a little bit narcissistic doing this. I actually enjoy looking at myself on camera, believe it or not. Okay, thank you. And 13 minutes and 34 seconds. I better stop it before I lose it. Remember Vega, 25 light years from Earth.